Okay, great evening, everyone. I wanted to share a couple of the brilliant comments that the Trumpites leave on the channel. So here's one. This is by Patty Step Up Staffing. And of course, no photo. You know, anonymous type thing. Go to their channel, no videos, no nothing, anonymous. So here's what they said. Sarah is fantastic. She does a great job. You want Hillary and what you've had? Well, I guess you do. Hillary was real honest, and she should be in jail along with her husband and most of the FBI. Trump is not a politician. He's done more than any president in history for the country. If he was not sincere, he would have told all of us to go to hell and quit. Obama was a racist and divided the races even more. Trump's not a racist. He's for America. He did not need any of this. He's withstood all that's been thrown at him, not for money or fame, because he loves this country and her people. I do not understand what's wrong with that or with you. Okay. Right. Trump hires Sessions, a known racist. Bannon, an anarchist. Okay. He sits there and doesn't disavow David Duke. Okay. Oh, there was problems on both sides when the girl was killed. Okay. He's a known racist. His father was marching with the Ku Klux Klan. Okay. He put out a fake thing about Obama not being born in this country. Okay. When he owned the casinos, it's well known that when he would come in, all those that worked that were black, they would usher them in a back room so he didn't have to see them. When he goes to sell his properties in Trump Towers, they had a code they would put on if somebody was black, so he wouldn't sell them the apartment. But no, he's not racist. Not at all. Okay? And the FBI needs to be in jail? Really? What planet are you on, person? And he's done more for the country than any president in history. What's he done? He's done nothing other than roll back everything that Obama did. Done absolutely nothing at all for this country, except for roll back EPA regulations, put in tariffs in place, which are now causing farmers to really be in trouble, cause businesses to be closing down because they can't afford to manufacture here now because of the tariffs. So what has he done? Absolutely nothing. Okay? So, and Sarah, all she does is tap dance. She's got about 4 lines she says. Number 1, Trump has already addressed this. I don't know. I have to ask him. Okay. I don't know. I have to ask him. He's already addressed it. Trump has done nothing wrong. There is no collusion. That's about it. She dances around everything. She never answers anything. Never. So how can you say she does a great job? Okay. So now let's go on to the second award-winning comment. This is written by About Time, okay? and it's been edited. They couldn't even get it out without editing it. Okay, so let's look at this award-winning thing. You need to look into litigious terrorism, litigious control. You are wrong. You do not understand law at all. Not remembering is not a lie, but in a trap, it is a lie if another witness states you did remember. Who's telling the truth? Nobody knows, but they choose to find fault depending on desired outcome. You have no legal expertise and should state that. The money laundering is fine by Clinton, but that's okay, right? Bias is dangerous. Oh, this person is not biased at all. They're claiming Clinton was money laundering, but where has that ever been come up? Ever. Never, okay? But no, they're not biased. They're not biased at all, okay? So they're claiming Clinton has done something that's never been brought up or approved or anything, okay? They say, I know nothing about law, but I used to work in the court system in San Francisco and made recommendations to the judge, okay, for first-time offenders. Okay, but I know nothing about law, okay? And let's look at this thing. They're trying to sound like they're really smart, like they know something about law. You need to look into litigious terrorism. Well, what is litigious terrorism? Oh, you mean like Trump? Litigious is somebody that wants to sue all the time. So somebody that wants to sue all the time, the terrorism of somebody that wants to sue all the time. What does that have to do with anything this idiot is saying? All right, let's look at litigious terrorism. We have somebody that's a litigious terrorist. That would be Trump. What did he do his whole career? He would make a contract with somebody, and when they fulfilled it, these small companies, he'd say, I don't feel like paying you. I don't like the job you did. I'm going to give you pennies on the dollar. If you don't like it, sue me. I've got more money than you do. I can sue you into the Stone Age. Okay? That's a litigious terrorist. So you want to know the litigious terrorist? That would be Trump. He's well noted for it. Okay? So let's look at the other thing he has to say. Litigious control. That's how Trump controls people. By threatening lawsuits. All his life, this is what he has done. So this person comes in, tries to make it sound like they have some big law knowledge, litigious terrorism, litigious control. You know nothing about law. You need, well, yeah, no, I do know. Okay? And you're a fool. Okay? Okay? About time, you're a fool. You should look up what litigious terrorism is. Okay? Now let's go on and look at the rest of this award-winning comment that he's put out here. Not remembering is not a lie. Oh, so Trump's going to go in and say, I don't remember. That's what Don Jr. has said. I don't know. I don't remember what happened at the meeting. I don't recall. Nonsense. They've said, I don't recall so many times. What do they all have? Alzheimer's? Okay? When you're saying, I don't recall. Okay? So they say that not remember's not a lie. But if another witness states you did remember, nobody's going to say somebody else remembered. Okay? They're going to say what actually happened. Okay? They're going to come up with facts. And you can't just sit there and say the whole time, I don't remember. I don't recall. I have no idea. Okay? If you can't remember anything, every question you're asked, I don't remember, I don't recall, then you have no business being in office. Then you don't have a mental faculty to even be there. So let's look at this realistically, shall we? Okay? So again, I have no legal expertise and should state that. Money laundering is fine by Clinton. There's been nothing brought up about Clinton money laundering at all. So don't sit there and take what Trump is doing. He's been doing money laundering since what? Is it the early 80s? After he filed bankruptcy 6 times. And then he got into bed with the oligarchs with all the money laundering, and it's been going on since the 80s. And you want to sit there and point at Clinton? Okay? Where there's been nothing brought up about money laundering in Clinton ever. Okay? So who's biased? Is it me that's looking at the facts, explaining to you what litigious terrorism would be, what litigious control would be, about who is actually money laundering? Or is it you that comes up with a bunch of nonsense, trying to spin it and sounding like you know something? Okay? And that's what I mean. The Trumpites just come out and spout a bunch of crap. They don't know what they're saying. They've been watching too much Alex Jones, who wants to act like Alex Jones, this idiot that gets out there and says anything. Okay? Oh, the shootings at the schools never happened. It's a lie. And you idiots actually believe that? Or they read some Russian bot crap and start running around it. Some dark conspiracy theories, start running with it. They haven't checked into anything. No facts. No facts at all. And again, this is what I tell people. You know, same thing with the Nityananda spin. You know, when I have the little troll that's only been watching him for 2 years. I've been around since all this nonsense started with Nityananda as well. And I watched the whole thing unfold and all the lies he told, how the story changed umpteen times. Checked into his hagiography, all the lies told. Okay? Have walked this path over 45 years. And they say absolutely they don't know anything about Hinduism. They only just started watching 2 years ago. Yet they're going to come and tell me what I don't know. Same thing. Whether it's Trump or Nityananda, it's the same drama. Those that are sitting there saying, it's fake news, it's lies, you're lying. And they just spout stuff without looking into any facts at all, anywhere. If you're going to come and talk to me, I deal in reality. I deal in facts, not innuendo, not these dark conspiracy theories. Okay? I check out the background. What's actually there? What's the foundation of this? What did Trump come in with? What did he start with? What kind of a man is he? What was his business dealings? Besides, you're just reading his book that was written by a ghostwriter, okay, to try to make him look good. He was a failed businessman. 6 bankruptcies, failed. Okay? In every way, shape, or form, failed. Failure, 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 failure. Only till he got into crime and money laundering, and now he wants to act like a big mob boss because he thinks that's tough. I'm so tough I can act like a mob boss. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. You know, well, he's not Marlon Brando. He's not a mob boss, okay? He's an idiot, okay? So his children, his company are all going down. They will all go to jail. Okay? And it's not through litigious terrorism. They're not going to get sued into jail. They're going in because of crimes. Okay? Because of malfeasance. You want to look up malfeasance? Okay? There's a word for you. Okay? There's a word for you for your big law vocabulary. Here's a new one, malfeasance. Or nonfeasance, that he hasn't done what he's supposed to do. And malfeasance, because he has really overstepped his bounds numerous times. Okay? So again, if you come at me with your BS, I'm going to set the record straight. I have no problem doing that. Okay? I have no problem standing up for truth. And if you think you're going to come here and roll over me, run over me with your nonsense and your diatribes of crap, you can think again. And you only get one shot at it, okay? As you see, you have one comment. And all the other 6 comments of bullshit you wanted to put on there all disappear. Okay? You get one shot only. And then the rest of your nonsense is gone, just like you. Poof, down the road. Okay? So, there you have it. Yeah. You can take your absolutely robotic, brain-dead ideations down the road with you. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here, and I just wanted to clear the air and show the Trumpites what they think they know with their brilliance, what they come here and they think is so brilliant what they're saying is just absolute, utter nonsense. Okay? Just like their commander-in-chief. Okay? Trump know nothing. All he knows how to say is, no collusion, no collusion. Well, there's big collusion, okay? He should be indicted for treason. What he has done is really treasonous. 100%. He and his son and Kushner that wanted to set up a back channel to Russia when Trump made the deal with Putin to undermine our country, okay? Yeah, they should all be indicted for treason. Not only just the money laundering crimes, which they're going to get, there is no out for that. Money laundering, you think that what Cohen has done has a lot of time? That's nothing compared to what's coming down for Trump, okay? And his little cohorts. His whole family, they'll all be wearing nice little matching orange jumpsuits. So special. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. I look forward to the day to see them in their orange jumpsuits, all matching. A nice family photo. Okay, and the only one that's going to escape it is Melania and her son, Barron. But the rest of them will all be having matching suits for their family photos. Okay? And I hope they like bars because they're going to see a lot of them. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Everyone have a great evening. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great evening. Aho. See you online.